Of these is about one of the themes that we always sort of has been at the center of it is the idea that the truth shall set you free, as opposed to trying to cover it up or trying to live a lie or trying to replace truth with lies.
Camera's on you, Isaiah.
Father Andre James comes to the school to replace the priest that's disappeared. And once arriving, he sort of begins uncovering all these things that people have tried to hide.
There's a particular mystique that resonates around him, and hopefully if I'm doing my job correctly, you can tell whether or not he's a good or bad guy. I like playing those kinds of roles where everything is not necessarily black and white, even though.
Are you asking me what happened at St. Matthew's, Father?
As I recall, part of the settlement was that no names would be used, so any one of the priests there could have been a problem.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Why would a priest be ostracized by his own community? Why would a priest flee his chosen vocation?
I think each priest in the film, they are very different. I mean, they're four very different men. And I think they represent four different types of people, all of whom I think are very sympathetic in a lot of ways, in different ways. I mean, you've got Father Jennings, who's kind of like the warm, grandfatherly, the guy who's living in the past.
He's the head honcho priest, and he's got a deep secret that he wants to keep.
When I first met with Robert Loggia to discuss the character, one of the things that he said was, he was fascinated by the idea of getting older. And when you're looking back and the past becomes what you wish it were as opposed to what it is. And so I think Father Jennings represents that. He's someone who's kind of, he looks through rose-colored glasses.
So, do the others know about what happened to St. Matthew's?
The first thing a priest learns, Andre, how to keep secrets. See you at dinner.
And Father Peters is very much sort of the New England, staunch, stiff, authoritative.
Father Peters' place in this whole plot and story is somewhat ambivalent.
God's sakes. What would you think if it was me or any other priest coming out of that boy's room at 6:30 in the morning?
You think for 1 minute that I would do anything to hurt these kids?
Oh, you think you're the only one who cares about these boys?
Compared to...
Gentlemen, that is enough.
And then John Billingsley playing Father McCabe, who I think in some ways is the most sympathetic priest because he lives most from his heart, but he's not quite connected. He's not the cool, slick, popular guy who's going to jam with the students and hang out. I mean, he's got this wonderful kind of offbeat, march to the beat of his own drummer kind of a thing.
Father McAvee is one of the priests on the faculty, sort of a get-along to go-along guy. Easygoing and a little prone to blow with the prevailing wind. Nice fella, but maybe lacking a bit in spine.
He's not Father Collins.
Excuse me?
Father James is not Father Collins, and I don't think that you should treat him as if he is.